Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people with pets, people without pets, you are now tuned in live to the Wrestling Podcast, broadcasting from the ESPN corporate studios in Bristol, Connecticut.
There we
It
go.
is 808s in Chair Shots. I am your host, Jeff, joined as always each and every time by the lovely Condoleezza Rice, the EST of the library, my man Nacho Bell Grande Neek, and America's family favorite dad, Rico Benoit. Say what's up to the people, y'all.
La 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 family guy. Yeah, I gotta find that clip of that. I'm gonna add that to the show. And
I got
Let's get
Negative
it.
James is out celebrating his birthday for today. So we gave him some much deserved PTO for this episode. But other than that, the gang's all here. How's everybody doing, man?
Doing good, doing well.
Yeah, man.
Same.
Nick, how you?
Tired, but I'm good.
Nick at Eastern Time Zone whooping Nick ass. You hear me? You can see it.
All the way ass. See, this is why LA wins, because it's 2 hours behind.
I never forget.
3 hours behind.
3. Yeah, 3 from Eastern, yeah. I lived in Michigan the first time when it was summertime and it was like almost 10 o'clock and the sun was still out. I said, nah, I can't do this. Like, this is crazy. Like mid-June, it's almost 10 o'clock and the sun's still out kicking it. Nah,
That's
bro,
crazy.
it's crazy.
That is crazy.
Anyway, we're not here to do weather reports. We're here to talk about wrestling. You can follow us at 808s and Chair Shots on the Instagram, Threads, and the Facebook. And you can find us 808s Chair Shots on the Twitter. We are active on all those social media sites. I believe there's a TikTok as well. We talked about that in the group chat. We'll figure that part out.
Tomorrow.
It'll be like, but when you hear this, the TikTok account will be live. So yeah, man, with that being said, it's been a busy week in the wrestling world. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get going on this. Like we said, Negative James is out celebrating his birthday. So, man, where y'all want to start, man? Where y'all want to start?
Let's start with the event that was better than WrestleMania to some people.
The Slam in the summer.
The 2-night Slam in the summer. Was it better? Better than WrestleMania? Damn, you got me thinking now. It was. It was better than WrestleMania. We don't need to talk about the whole SummerSlam, right? We can start with it's two main things we need to talk about, right? Two main things. It was a lot of great matches, a lot of good matches. A few great matches, a lot of good matches. Saturday night ended with a bang. I ain't starting there though. We starting with Sunday. We gonna start with Brock.
Now, Jeffrey, what day became first? What day was first again?
All right, let's do it. Saturday night is why I love wrestling. That's why I love wrestling.
Do you?
I am a avid CM Punk fan. I think I've said that on this show numerous times. So I had the emotions of seeing CM Punk win the World Heavyweight title from Gunther. And while I'm posting celebratory, almost gloating memes in the H group chat, as I'm doing so, the damn Seth Rollins music hits.
Burn it down.
Can I set the scene? About how this happened just real quick?
Please.
So I'm out Saturday. Shout out to Duco's Pizza. I'm at Duco's Pizza here in Nashville. Nick, you got to do a review there. The next time you come to Nashville, you got to do it. You got to do a review there.
Oh, it was a couple of women's in there. I said, yeah, I'm going to do that one, but continue.
All right, brother. Other than that, for real, it's a spot for blog. You'll love it. And he went to state too when we was at state on the duo. So I'm at Duco's. So I'm not home. I'm seeing y'all messages. I'm checking in with SummerSlam. I got it on my phone propped up. You know what I'm saying? Punk match comes on. Gotta watch it. So I got my phone propped up on my water and my ginger ale, because ginger ale, because I'm real, and watching the Punk match. So wins. I go straight to the group chat. So now on the iPhones they put the the screen, when you scrolling around and you're texting, the screen that you're watching becomes a smaller screen right at the top of the phone. So I'm just typing in, on the iMessage, I'm typing in CM Punk on the messages, on the images, and just sending them to y'all, like just happy as can be. Damn, Rollins music hit, and I just threw my phone down. I didn't even see how Punk lost. I just knew he was gonna lose. That's how crazy it was. I didn't even watch it happen. So I couldn't make myself do that. So I picked up my phone, and when I saw it, I picked up my phone. Heyman was behind him, hugging. Heyman was hugging Seth Rollins after it was over with. I couldn't believe it, dog. And y'all were just having the time of y'all life, throwing it in my. Go ahead, man. Take it away. Whoever want to talk, I'm done. I'm done. Punk is no longer the champion.
Oh, y'all waiting on me to talk.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Nick.
please.
Go ahead,
Oh.
Nick.
You know, wrestling sometimes lets you down.
Yeah.
I had a rough time seeing CM Punk win. I want him to lose. I want his fans to cry. I want them to have their favorite T-shirt ripped in the dryer. I wanted them to go to McDonald's and you ordered a Coke and you end up getting one of these strong Sprites. I wanted all the bad, unnecessary things that happened to y'all, and then it happened when Seth music hit.
Yeah.
And I had tears of joy come down my face. That's what wrestling is about. A certain group of fans feeling bad about themselves, and that made me cry tears of joy. And I feel like I'm going to name my first child, if I have a boy, named Seth, or name it Burn It Down. Either way it goes.
Burn it down.
It makes sense. So, yeah, it was a good night for me. I drank the next morning, had brunch, had a big fan pour me up some of that good old rosé. Shout out to Andrea for the recommendation. She loved it as well. And had a good
All right.
brunch.
Wow.
What about you, Rico? How you feel?
I can see you reliving it in your eyes.
He's glowing.
Man, it was great. I echo Jeff's sentiment. This is why I love this entertainment. It's pro wrestling. Me and my wife was watching it. So, of course, me and my wife watched Saturday Night Main Event. So, she remembers seeing him get hurt. So, when she heard the music, first thing she said, why is he coming out? He hurt. And I'm just watching. I'm like, dang, is he hurt? And so, when he dropped the thing, I'm like, oh, my goodness, he finna do it. I'm like, Jeff, once he dropped those crutches, I knew it. And my wife was like, what? He really wasn't hurt? I was like, nah, he wasn't. Everything else, everything was done so perfect. They executed that perfectly, man. I got to get it a 10 out of 10. I think this cash in topped the one he did at WrestleMania. This was perfect. I hate that you had to experience it, Jeff, as a CM Punk fan. But I was thoroughly entertained, man. This was great.
Andrea, what you got for me?
He lost in 10 seconds.
Even better.
He only had the title, I think maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And he lost it in 10 seconds.
Karma.
The new Drew McIntyre.
Shout out to Drew McIntyre.
He prayed for this.
He did.
Prayed for times like this.
He prayed
Shine like this.
That's great storytelling.
So, I mean, I was not ready for Gunther to lose anyways. I'm not a huge CM Punk fan anyways. So, shout out Seth Rollins. Great night one.
Shout out to you, Andrea.
Great
Thank you.
storytelling.
I'll never steer you wrong.
Again, we don't have to go through
Not
the
on
whole.
purpose.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't think so hard.
It's enough. That's anything
okay, I'm gonna
else.
leave the hate alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Move on.
I'll say this though. Truth be told, that Seth CM Punk during Drew, that whole rivalry right there though. Hey man, we here. Like this is the one that's gonna carry us because Roman don't really have anything going on right now. Whatever that is, they still in his shoes. I mean, it's funny, but they still in his shoes. They still in his shoes. I think we're setting up for another Survivor Series moment with the Dangerous Alliance and Punk, Roman, and the Yeet Man himself. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, man, that's this whole little trifecta of a rivalry is gonna carry us for a while, and I'm happy for it. Hopefully, everybody stays healthy, no real injuries. Everybody, plays it safe, and we get to have some cinema, as they call it. Anything else from night one we want to talk about? Great. I mean, it was a good night. It wasn't it was definitely inferior to night 2 to me, but it was an okay night.
Shout out to Jelly Roll for taking that bump, man.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Jelly Roll did good. Shout out to Jelly Roll. Hey, and also, I'm glad that they lost. For too long, the celebrities never lost. I was messed with that decision for them to lose.
Yeah, smart decision.
And he took the pin. He did, pin, right? Yeah.
The celebrities don't want to take the pin.
Jelly Roll living the dream.
Jelly Roll. 7 damn minutes.
Yes, it was 7 minutes. Yeah. I was going to say I agree, but I don't think all of that was solely her fault in that match.
Okay, talk to me.
Not too much on my girl Jade.
Yeah.
But no, I am of the belief that like I said, it wasn't all her.
Mm-hmm.
I think the criticism of the match is warranted. But let's just make sure it's distributed evenly.
Takes 2 to tango, Andrea.
Yeah.
But also, like I think Nick pointed out, Tiffany hasn't lost. So I don't know why people I think I put in the chat when people saying Jade was buried because she lost. I hate the internet. But Tiffany hasn't lost. She has not lost. So her losing to Tiffany after Tiffany beat Charlotte, I was like, okay, maybe they really rocking with Tiffany.
They're really rocking with Tiffany.
They really rocking with her. So I don't think that was a bad loss on her part.
Right.
They are trying. Go ahead.
I was going to say, to your point real quick, Rico, people online are saying, oh, she's buried. At the post show, Triple H, to me, this is just my thinking, he kind of teased a heel turn for Jade.
She doing something.
I don't think
she doing something on social media. You've been seeing her tweets.
Yeah. Like she might flip sooner or later. He called her a ticking time bomb. And I'm like, what you mean by that? Like, what should we expect? But I don't know. I don't think heel turns always change everything. But I think for her, it would be an interesting change of pace. Especially if they lean into her special attraction aura, I guess. And like start booking her like Prime Goldberg. She worked better than him, but book her like him.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Yeah. Like play to her strengths.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. And to be fair, I think, hear me out on this, or Andrew, you can speak to this better than I can. I think at one point, one of the two, either her or Bianca, her being Jade, have to go heel because they are very similar in their, not character, but like
in their presentation.
Like they are stronger, they're more athletic, they're more physically imposing than anyone else on the card not named Nia Jax. Or I mean, you could say Charlotte because Charlotte is so tall, but those two, they look like, against everybody else, like they don't stand a chance if they really just let it go. So I think one of them has to be a heel for this to work.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so like I agree with you. I would have thought if she had not been out with the injury, I'd have thought they maybe would have turned Bianca. I feel like her heel turn, people compare her to John Cena a lot, but I feel like a Bianca heel turn, you absolutely can mess it up, but like it can be done a lot better than John Cena's. I'll say that. But yeah, in order for that match to work, because it's going to happen sooner or later, my theory is we get the triple threat with them two and Naomi at WrestleMania. That's my thought. If not that, then we'll get the one-on-one. But no, I agree. I'm all for a Haas girl fight. Like that's my thing.
Print that money.
Yeah. That's real. And do y'all lead any credence to the breaking up of the Street Profits? Y'all think that's coming?
So they've said they don't want to do it, but
I
mean, we see who the star is of the group. Eventually, Montez is gonna. I mean, I don't know. I could see it being like the New Day. You know, all of them had success still as a group, so it could work. I mean, it could work. It's still gonna stand together. I don't know. Cause I mean, I feel like what happens with Angela. I feel like if they do break up, I feel like Dawkins fall by the wayside.
over.
Yeah, I feel like it's over.
And I guess I'm bringing that up because if Bianca turns, you could probably turn Montez, and they could have this whole married, we running, you know what I mean, type of situation. I don't know. They can because they don't hide the fact that those two are married. They keep Seth and Becky away from each other. They keep Uso and they mention it from sometimes, but they don't really play it. I think with Montez, considering they did the show together, I think they'll have them like Miz and what's his wife's name? Maurice, yeah, Miz and Maurice. They had them like kind of similar to those two. If they want to, that could be something. That could be a different type of character for them and get us a little more depth. Especially for Montez, because he's going to, I think, as a solo, he's going to get pushed to the moon because he's going to be so just eye-catching. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be fun. It's just a question. It wasn't on the document. It's just a question.
One more thing before we leave.
Talk to me.
Night one.
Talk to me.
Shots up. Now we can move.
My goodness.
You are low down.
Still celebrating that L.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
God. Shout out to my grandmother. God bless her soul. She would say, you are low down such and such.
Thank you, Grandma. I appreciate you.
Thank
you.
you.
Some good whiskey. Okay.
I would ask you what party in there you in, but I'll ask you after the show. We'll talk about it after the show. Down you in the nap. Okay. All right, cool. That's what's up. Anywho, night 2. Better night to me, the best night. A little is heavy on the Rico, I think it was you who put the question in the chat, but it was heavy on the stipulation matches on night 2. I think it's okay to skip straight to the main event. If we want to talk about something else, we can, but I kind of want to get to the main event. Andrew, I want to know your takes on this.
The main event or just night 2 in general?
Main event.
Where we want to start? Main event?
Yeah, because
just the main event
for right now. Just the main event for right now, because I appreciated them realizing this heel Cena thing was not working. Like I appreciate them saying, "All right, to hell with this. Let's figure this out." Right? How did you feel about face versus good guy, Cody versus Cena?
You know, it's something I wish they would have done more often. Like in the chat, that's why, because I want to clear something up. This is the first time in a very long time, like, I went into SummerSlam not knowing what the card looked like. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't watched wrestling. I had, like, it would be on in the background, but, like, I'm not really paying attention. Like, I couldn't tell you what was going on the last, like, 2-3 weeks. But I was confused about, like, whether it was going to be heel versus heel. Are they going to turn Cody? Is John still a heel? Was it a pump fake? Because I feel like they could do face versus face and heel versus heel more often. Like I know we're having this issue right now where the heels are getting cheered, but it's just like, if this is the space we're in right now, why not do it? If people are gonna get cheered regardless, like, just make the match. If the storyline makes sense, make the match.
Yeah.
And then, like, let the heel draw the heat that they need to draw, you know? If they get cheered, they get cheered. If they get booed, they get booed, you know?
Okay.
Just throw it up in the air and, like, let it fall. But I think face versus face was fine. I, too, am glad that they did it. I wish they would have done it sooner, or it would have handled the heel turn a lot better. Because, mind you, when I saw John Cena back in May, I got the little BS, no lights, no colors, walk out with his back to the crowd. You could have gave me some whimsical creamsicle orange here in Tampa.
Yeah, it was hard.
But whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I think the match overall was really good. I won't say shocked, but I'm glad John Cena is moving better, or he's in the ring with somebody who can bring that out of him. I like that Cody and CM Punk are able to do that with him. I was worried about his knees at one point, but they pulled through. I think it was a good match, and I'm not shocked that he lost. I'll say that.
Okay, cool.
I'm not all that interested in the Cody reign right now, but it made sense for John Cena to lose.
I like that. Cody as champion. Rico, talk to me. How do you feel about that?
I echo Andrea's statements. The match cooked. Cena turn wasn't cooking, but I wanted Cody as Homelander, man. I didn't want to face Cody again, man. I needed Homelander Cody, man. Like, I didn't get it, man. I feel like, I guess it set up the big return at the end of the night, but we just had face Cody be champion for like a year, man. We doing the same thing again, man. Like, freshen it up. And I get it, I guess, because, you know, Cody's the face. WWE's marketing. They're doing a lot of bigger things now. Cody, like, he was on ESPN today. So I guess that's where they want Cody at. But I am kind of shocked Cena lost. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to lose later this year. I didn't think he was going to lose on SummerSlam. But I would have rather Cody turn and be champion than just be the same Cody again. American Nightmare.
Nick,
that's where I'm
I
at with
have
it.
a question before we leave this topic.
Okay.
go ahead.
Now let Neek go first.
Little Neek.
Nick drunk. He don't care. Shit.
Melanin in my soul is Minute Maid Fruit Punch Cody Rhodes.
Not Minnie Mae.
Honestly, I wanted Homelander too. Also, whoever does his merch, stop. Nobody wants that Ed Hardy ass gear he has with red, white, and blue in it. I don't want it. Stop. But I feel that hey, I don't know where the story is going at this point. I guess they like Cody to be the front man, but hey, it is what it is. I'm confused. A whole bunch of fuckery going on, and I don't like it. But shout out to the newest black WWE Universal Champion,
Shout out to Cody.
Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Cody Raheem Rhodes, baby. The American Dream is smiling from the grave. What was your question, Andrew?
My question is, because like Rico, I originally thought Cena would lose later on in the year.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, before I ask the question, is he tied with Ric Flair? I am not drunk, just confused.
He
No.
number one.
He won.
No,
that.
he number one.
That broke the tie.
Okay, because that was going to be my question: is do you think he wins again, and then like he just vacates the title when he leaves?
Nah, that one. That's the one that broke the record. So yeah, he's good there.
Cut.
I'll be the other side of this. I like the fact that they took the title off of him right here because it makes his finale story easier to tell now that the championship is out of the way. You can have him because he's checked the boxes against everybody. He's wrestled Randy Orton one more time. He wrestled CM Punk one more time. Like these are his biggest rivals. Now probably his biggest, if not, Randy is Brock. So one more time with Brock, probably Paris or
Saudi.
Are they going back? They going back to Saudi one more time?
I think so. Yeah.
So one of the
Paris first.
Saudi definitely wanted Brock. They made the call to get Brock. Yeah, there ain't no question there. So you get him against Brock one more time, and then he probably loses to somebody like Gunther for his last match or some shit like that. But yeah, I'm not mad at this because the championship reign was dull. It could have picked up if now that he was face and they wanted to keep it going. But man, we just wasted a lot of time on that very, very bad heel turn. How much do we want to talk about Brock?
The beast incarnate. Welcome home, Brock.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Welcome home.
Because it got what I want to say mixed reviews, but I think it was just people on the internet trying to start stuff like, people. Brock did some things, or was accused of some things. I should say, not did some things, accused of some things. In a lawsuit with old Vinnie Mac. Brock was away from the company. Now Brock is back with the company. Fair or foul? Let's just make it simple. Fair or foul, Neek? What you got?
Foul, because we don't even know if he's been cleared from it yet.
Yes, so per the reports, the WWE legal team was doing their own investigation, and that's why he's back. They made sure of all of that. Not saying that ain't legal.
We investigated ourselves. We found ourselves clear.
Yeah, so that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's right, just saying that's what they say. Gosh, shit.
Hey, wow.
Needed another one because y'all playing with my face.
Rico, what you got?
I'm gonna go fair, Jeff.
Fair.
Legally, Brock has not done anything wrong. He has not been charged with a crime. His only crime is being cool with Vince McMahon, and that's the crime right there. Being cool with Vince McMahon. I think I seen the evidence was the text that Vince was trying to facilitate a transaction between Brock and the lady in the lawsuit. Allegedly, Brock and the lady never met. They never talked. That's his whole smoking gun is the text that Vince was trying to set this up. Like me and Andrea was talking about, though, the crowd. Did you hear the crowd when Brock music hit? Everybody erupted. I mean, the crowd, the live people who pay to go see these shows do not equal the people on the internet complaining.
Yeah.
So in that
Got a
aspect,
point.
and then Brock YouTube video, did you see? It was the most watched video in a long time.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, for the
That
business
was-
aspect, it's fair.
yeah. That was the first surprise and surprise return in a long time. Like I did not like when his music. Hit, I jumped up like they got it. Like they cooking right now.
I was finna turn Peacock off, Jill. I'm finna turn it off.
Like I ain't here for John Cena doing this whole finna take his boots off in the ring. I don't care about this shit. Then Brock music hit, I said,
Yeah.
What you got, Andrew?
I am in the middle.
Okay.
Cause cause it's a civil suit, it's not a criminal suit. Nobody's being charged with anything.
True.
But from a business standpoint, like if you're gonna make money, then just do what makes money. But like I personally feel like it's a foul because then where do you draw the line? Cause even though it wasn't physical contact, he did ask her to send him a video of herself urinating. She sent it. He called her a bitch, and then he literally texted her LOL bitch, and then just never responded.
That ain't right, man.
And it's like, where?
LOL, Jesus Christ.
I mean, he don't say no more than 2 words, so that's accurate. I mean, it sounds like
It did left it on red though. Like he asking for the piss video, getting said video.
LOL. LOL.
I guess she ain't like the drip drop.
You know,
it's not funny.
It's not.
It's not funny, but it's like
shout out to the homie Spike.
It's a chuckle.
He said this when the Diddy trial started. Not to say Brock is like Diddy, but I'm going somewhere with this. He said, we are about to find out that we are not as freaky as we think we are.
Shout out
to in situations like Brock and that right there requested that video, that type of video, lets me know I ain't nowhere near what I thought I was. No, Jack. I got a long way to go.
Jane over here.
Yeah,
Diddy was different.
Yeah.
That's my thought process is in a business sense, it's fair, but then where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
Because we could kind of lean into it with the whole Hulk Hogan thing. Because if we're lionizing Hulk Hogan and we're bringing back Brock Lesnar, who's to say Chris Benoit not going in the Hall of Fame next year? Who's to say Vince McMahon not going to be back and in full effect within the next 2 years? I'm just saying where. What's the limit?
Where's the line? That's basically.
Yes, where's the line?
I tell you what, man. If they put Chris Benoit in that damn Hall of Fame,
it was a wrap. They might as well close that shit down.
That might be. First of all, it's not even a real building. But if they had a building, they would padlock the shit out of that building.
Benoit.
Bro, if they put Benoit in, no way. No.
I'm just saying, where.
No way.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta pick a place to stop.
That building gone, son.
I'm gonna be real. It's 2 streets before Benoit Street. You stop 2 streets before you get there.
Man.
Damn. No, you can't put Benoit in the Hall of Fame. That'd be crazy. God Dog. All right. Oh shit.
I'm push on after that. What you
So
got next,
now
Jeff?
with Brock, I'll just say this with Brock. I think this is the with WWE. Yeah, they did their own investigation. This was a risk versus reward type thing. Can we take some bad press with the reward of getting one of our biggest attractions back? And the risk was worth it. If this was, I don't know, somebody in the mid card or lower
It
that
wasn't
had
right.
these same allegations, we wouldn't see them again. Right? It's not even worth it. But this is Brock though. Like if Brock want to come back and you could put Brock picture on any poster that you got, he legitimizes your sport because he was a legit heavyweight champion in the UFC. He makes you look that much better. You take that risk on Brock. Unless he's, like Andrea said, this is a civil suit. So unless he's convicted of something, he's going to do some actual time or or he gets, he has to pay a fine, whatever. You look over that and put your head down and go get some money. Because they breaking all kind of merch, attendance, records, and oof, let's move on. Let's talk about since we're talking about business already. It was announced today that the Peacock era is over in WWE world starting March 2026, I believe. So Mania 2026. All WWE PLEs will be streaming on ESPN and ESPN's direct-to-consumer app. The app is starting, I believe, at $29.99 a month. Did I read that correct? Or it's $29.99 a month?
Yep.
$29.99 a month.
Correct.
Of course, that's for all things ESPN included, plus the WWE PLEs. Apparently, some of these PLEs will be broadcast simultaneously on ESPN, so that's kind of dope. All things considered, you get the commercials in there, whatever. You know what I mean? But let's just do it the right way. Yeah. So with that being said, ESPN gets the PLEs, Peacock's over with in March of next year. How we feel about this one? Andrea, starting with you.
I'm going to be completely honest. I still don't fully understand the deal. What's happening with the library and the weekly shows?
Hasn't been announced.
That hasn't been discussed yet, according to a couple of reports. I think Netflix is still in play for the library to go there.
Okay.
As for NXT, that might go somewhere. That might stay on CW.
I hope it goes somewhere. The CW app is terrible.
Yeah, and SmackDown is going to stay on USA. It's important to notice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The deal itself does not sound bad because ESPN is already it's already integrated into so many things. And then from Rico was explaining it to me before we went live is like, if you already have like certain packages or certain services, you don't have to pay the $29.99. And it's not just for PLEs. You get a whole bunch of other stuff too. So I think maybe, it's a good bang for your buck.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like my main concern right now is like, I want to know what's going on with the other stuff. And then $30, even if you only watching the PLEs, that's really not that bad. I don't think.
$30 a month gets you all the WWE stuff, and if you're a sports fan, it gets you NFL Red Zone, NFL Network, everything is broadcast live on ESPN. You're basically paying for it direct to consumer ESPN. So I get it. Rico, go ahead.
Man, it's smart. It's a smart business move. Leave it to the internet wrestling fans to complain because they hate wrestling and hate it being mainstream. I got Hulu Live, so like I'm saying, I wouldn't have to pay for it extra. I'm already have it. You get, like you said, Jeff, you get a lot of stuff with it. I mean, I guess the people who just watch wrestling, they're probably complaining. But like I said, I watch NFL. I watch ABC, the sport games that come on ABC.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like it's a good thing. I don't think $30 is bad for everything that comes with it. I mean, if you feel like it's that bad, just get Hulu Live, man. Just get Hulu Live TV with the ads and call it a day, man. Like, people complain for no reason, but for WWE, it's a good deal, man. $325 a year. They actually upped what Peacock paid for it. So hey, it's smart business, man. And plus, you on the mainstream. ESPN, what's their slogan? Worldwide leader in sports.
You better believe it.
I was just gonna say too, it helps legitimize the sport.
Also, it shows UFC is doing terrible, Jeff. Like,
You don't say.
Yeah, don't say there, buddy. You don't say.
UFC is doing terrible. But I like it, man.
My bad. Yeah, no, you don't say. Here's what I'll say, and I'll make this quick. UFCs and whatever, that's that. But I think this is just one of those, you pulling one of those business moves that are just only WWE can pull. Like, you are basically, you just doubled up your money, right? Because somebody's going to pay you for that back catalog. Somebody's going to pay you for those old pay-per-views, all that original content that you have. Netflix will pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will pay to have that. They already have the worldwide rights to it. This $1.6 billion that ESPN just paid is just for America. You know what I'm saying? So Netflix already has worldwide rights to the PLEs. So them giving you another $500 million to get the back catalog and keep that stored on they, man, shit. Yeah, this was beautiful business. Beautiful business. Shout out to WWE. More to come on this as we go. Rico, I think you had a segment you wanted to do on the internet wrestling community.
Man. So listen. Me versus the IWC. I've alluded to this quite a few times. The internet wrestling community hates wrestling. Or maybe they only hate WWE. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. But I made a note of all the things that I saw that they complained about recently. They complained that Cardi B was at SummerSlam. They complained that Drewski was at SummerSlam. We mentioned that they said Jade Barrett. They complained that Logan Paul won over Jelly Roll. They complained that Jelly Roll was having a match. They complained that Karrion Kross lost. They complained about this WWE and ESPN deal. What I've come to realize is IWC does not stand for Internet Wrestling Community. It stands for I Want to Complain. And that is what they do. They don't watch to enjoy. They don't watch to be entertained. They watch to complain. And I get it in this day and age, clickbait engagement. You want to be negative. Me and Drew was talking about negativity drives views. So be as negative. We was talking about the guy I hate, one of the most guys I hate the most, Dave Meltzer, who I feel like is the worst of the worst. I think he's like the leader of the internet wrestling community. But he starts the complaints. All you do is complain about a product that you're supposedly be a fan of. I would never understand. And from now on, WC stands for I Want to Complain. And that's my spiel this week.
That's a good one.
I like
I post with that.
That was a hell of a
I post with that vision.
Yeah, boy. I like it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What y'all got on that? There's no need to keep going.
Do you even like wrestling?
They do not.
That's it.
They do not.
That's perfect.
I talk to
I
talk to my wife about wrestling all the time. She say you never complain about nothing. Even if I don't like it, I don't complain. Jeff, what happened?
Oh, so Jeff pulling a Rico? What's going on here?
Jeff.
Because he was talking and then like all of a sudden, like we just couldn't hear him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He started talking, couldn't hear him, and then he just dropped out.
Wow.
Weird. I don't know if for y'all, but like he froze for half a second before it happened too.
Shout out to Riverside.
He don't need it, Riverside.
Yeah, I feel like they need to give me $15 back if they doing this.
Yeah.
Or at least 14.
I Googled some of the issues we be having like sometime. This was a while ago too. These are known issues. We not the only ones.
I know I wasn't
feeling
that way. I thought we were the only ones at first.
Yeah, no, with the video issues, the quality, or the mismatching quality. They on Reddit complaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for something else.
I love Reddit.
This has been helpful, but I don't know when Jeff gonna come back, but we still rolling. All right.
Wait,
what was about that?
We were supposed to talk about the Daniel Bryan quote.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, so what? So what's the quote entirely?
He said, what was the match he won? Some match was more
it-
important than the WrestleMania 31. Whatever match he did was like his last match in AEW. Andrea's finna look it up for us real quick. And I'm like, my thing is, why do people, when they go to AEW, they feel to discredit their accomplishments in WWE? I don't think that
Because they hate WWE.
the yes movement was crazy. Like, you remember how big that was? Like, how can you? I didn't get it, man. I don't know.
I don't get why he hated either. Like that. That's his big moment.
It was.
All right. He says the match at WrestleMania 30 did not mean that much to him. All right. And then this is the full quote. The match that meant the most to me was the match I had with Swerve Strickland at All In last year. What meant the most to me about that match was my family being there. My kids got to see me wrestle. My daughter was old enough to be able to remember it for the rest of her life. And then he compared All In London, that match with Swerve Strickland, to WrestleMania 30. And then this quote is where he says, I main evented WrestleMania 30 with WWE, and honestly, it doesn't mean that much to me. My sister and my niece got to come into the ring, right? But I was about to marry my wife the following Friday, and they wouldn't let her come down to the ring. They didn't want her to be in the ring. And then on top of that, it wasn't just that. I was going through a ton of neck pain and all these other things. So these things that seem like cool moments to the viewer, there's all this stuff that's going on in a wrestler's life or a performer's life that could make that moment not as valuable to them as it is to the people viewing it.
Hey Jeff, you have
closed them
too
all.
many tabs open.
I closed the rest of them.
According to Riverside.
He
Okay.
also said, Andrea, can you find what he said, like these last 2 years are the best years of his career or something like that?
Let's see.
Which is crazy, because don't Daniel Bryan got like a long wrestling career?
He does, a very long one.
I just don't get it, man.
I can understand why he feels 30 is like that. Because he didn't get to celebrate with his people and he had other things going on with him. That's reasonable. But to say that Swerve match was more important than 30? Brian.
Come on, Neat.
Brian, I smell cap. I smell the cap. That's all I'm saying with that. Because that has to be cap. Ain't no way.
The yes movement.
That man literally just said the yes movement is not that important to him.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
Again.
Wow.
Yeah, we might need to look at a change on Riverside on that point.
Yeah.
He dropped out again?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is happening too much. I don't like it. You're not going to waste my hard-earned $15.
Yeah. No, I don't. In this economy?
In this economy? Yeah. Nah, cuz I'm going to look for something else. But, Andrew, you got something to say on the topic?
Daniel Bryan and this quote. I mean, I get where he's coming from about his wife not being able to be in the ring. However, she did get in the ring with him. It just wasn't on TV. So I get where he's coming from, that like it's stuff around the moment that makes it feel less special. But it's just like in the context of your career, though. Like I don't know. I can't agree with them. Like from a human level, I get where he's coming from, but like as somebody who has had special moments like that in their own personal career, like I could never say that because of politics or whatever's going on, like I don't know, I don't see myself down in an accomplishment like that. Right. Even though I might have been going through other stuff behind the scenes. Like you still did something great. It should still mean something.
Totally
like
agree
just
with
because
that.
it happened with WWE and it wasn't all the way to your liking doesn't mean like you gotta poop all over it.
Yeah. I don't know.
For sure.
Don't know.
I don't know if Jeff
I was
getting
not
back
able
on.
to find that second quote though.
It's all good. Is Jeff
Get
coming
back
back?
at their phone out. Talk to Jeff. See what he say.
Let me see.
See Jeff.
Cause
It's getting late where y'all at.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I want
11.
to finish it, but not without him here. You know,
Yeah.
it'd be kind of rude.
See, I just sent
You
a
know.
text.
So I don't want to end it. If you say end it, then I end it. But
See
for
what
now,
it is.
no.
You
Yeah.
gonna edit this part out?
Nope.
Nope.
Keep it rolling on
Okay.
filtered.
We keeping
Raw
it
and
rolling.
uncut.
This is an uncut episode. Well, some of them gonna be muted out, but hey, you're still here.
Yeah, what can you do, really?
We really
Was
can.
there anything? I still have the SummerSlam card open.
Okay.
Let's talk about the YC's retaining.
Why?
I did
My
not
thing is
like
why.
them. I did not like them retain. I'm not rocking with them. I feel like they don't
Same.
need a title. I feel like their characters do not need no championships.
You're not wrong.
They don't need that. Why do they need the titles, Nick?
I mean, the match was good,
The
but
match was fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather have somebody else with the titles. To be quite honest with you,
It's a
why
couple good
sister not
teams.
treat me like that?
It's a couple good teams. Fraxion's dope. They're dope. Of course, I wanted Street Profits to win. Andrade and Phoenix are surprisingly
I thought
good.
they were gonna win, honestly.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
I'm a little over DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. I'm kind of over them. But I mean, we didn't need the Y6 to. We didn't really need them to beat the Street Profits, honestly.
Right, but here we are.
I don't know.
Because where are they going with this?
That's what I'm saying. It's just, so how do you loot? Because they're cheating. Are they heels? They're cheating.
Right. Like, I don't get it. And then, like, wasn't their whole thing was, like, we're going to come back and we're going to go after people who went against their family? Like, what happened to that?
I remember
Like,
that.
what's their deal now? Like, are y'all just scary looking for no reason? Like, what
I think
are
that
we doing?
I think their mascots for Spirit Halloween stores.
He said his whole computer froze. He's rebooting.
His
Must
whole
have a
computer?
MacBook. I know the MacBook did that to me before.
Mine ain't pros.
It ain't froze, but it did it to me before. One time we was recording.
That's
But
terrible.
their characters, like, they don't need to be like. I feel like they could be like they be on TV for a while, do a storyline, and they could go away for a while and come back. Like, they don't need the titles.
Like how Bray Wyatt used to do. Like,
Yep.
I didn't think Bray Wyatt in any iteration, whether he was Bray Wyatt or The Fiend, I don't think he needed the title either. Like, his character is strong enough, it doesn't need a championship to legitimize itself. And then, like, you get the championship tied up in this group that, like, it's hard to fit them into places because of how their characters are. Like, you put yourself in a box.
Because what does Uncle Howdy even do now?
Good question.
Sit in a rocket chair and point.
I mean, you know, the little vignettes was cool. You know, they used to do little videos. That was dope. You know, the little QR codes. But I mean, now what are they doing? They're not doing nothing. But I don't know, man.
Your guess is as good as mine what they're gonna do with these tag titles. I really don't know what they're doing with those tag titles or the ones with the Judgment Day. I'm really confused for both.
Raw is lacking teams, in my opinion.
That too. So they need to get them 3 out of SmackDown and put them over there.
Or at least 2. Yes. Or at least put the Street Profits over there.
Put Street Profits, Andrade and Phoenix, Ray Felix. And I don't know. Who would be the third?
Fraxium would be good on Raw.
Yeah, they would.
They would put on bangers with Finn Balor and what's his name? Big Head.
Big Head?
Yes.
Because I forgot about Los Garza. They're not even their team, they're not even wrestling. They got the AAA titles. Shout out to AAA. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that in a couple weeks.
AAA.
Mexican wrestling is dope.
You know.
Question.
Go ahead.
Question.
Yes.
What if Dominic Mysterio wins that title?
To the moon.
Man, would he be two times?
Oh, he would be insufferable.
Cause they're doing. When is he doing that title? 'Cause I thought they were doing a 6-man match when they go down there on the Triple Mania.
I don't know when they're doing it, but I know that it makes so much sense to have him have 2 titles.
I rock with it.
Because I really thought that if he was going to get AJ, he'll lose the title to AJ,
Mm-hmm.
and then he runs Mexico.
That's what I thought. Like, I thought that. But
Yeah,
you
that
know
made me
what
sad.
first got me on Mexican wrestlers was you remember the WCW Cruiserweight division?
Yep.
That was all the Lucha Libre wrestlers.
There was Eddie Guerrero, Juventud.
Dean Malenko
Ultimate
was my guy,
Dragon.
man of 1,000 hoes. I rocked with Dean Malenko. But he was
Top
a
tier.
terrible character, great wrestler, terrible character though.
Man, we beating up everybody. Dean Malenko, my favorite.
Yeah, Dean Malenko was fire. All them was fire. Psychosis, Juventud, Chavo.
Yeah, that WCW Cruiserweight division, top tier.
It was top tier.
Top tier. I agree with that one.
Billy Kidman.
1, 2, 3 Kid. Oh yeah.
It was fire.
Yeah, they do.
It was
Good times. I wish WWE, when it kept that Cruiserweight thing going, but it didn't work out for too long.
the Cruiserweight Classic was dope.
Yeah.
But Vince he wasn't rocking with no cruiserweights, man.
You know we like big meaty men slapping meat.
Oh, we was talking about
Yes.
house fights, Andrea.
We were.
Speaking
Y'all
of
want
which,
to? We can.
let's talk about it.
Go
You
ahead.
bring it up.
When was the last good one? Do not say Gunther versus Goldberg.
I feel like it was Braun and somebody. It was Braun and another big guy, I thought. Speaking of, where is almost it?
Don't know. Hold on.
Oh,
I think the
no.
last one was NXT.
Okay.
That I can remember.
It's Obafemi versus, what was that, Jasper Troy, I think?
That was one. Jasper Troy, that's one. But it was another one with Oba and somebody else.
Oba's.
Yeah.
Oba's that dude.
I think it was was it
Was
Dijakovic?
it Greg? No, Moose?
No.
Oba and Moose had a...
He
They
said,
had
I didn't
one.
have brought up Moose.
"Sad."
It ain't over.
When
Hey,
Trick,
finish the sentence.
I dope. I'm ready
That's
for
not
them
a big
calls.
one.
Let's see. I want to say it was Braun and somebody though. No lie. Braun Strowman.
And like that's why I asked the question, because it ain't really that many big dudes like that anymore.
It really ain't.
Yes, man.
Okay, Jasper Troy.
And then Gunther used to be a Haas, I would think, possibly. Or maybe would he be too small? Because he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, it's lost some weight.
He did lose some weight.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to remember.
And Walter. It was one.
Yeah,
man.
I got one.
Okay.
Obafemi, Dijak, Josh Briggs, triple threat match.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Stand and deliver. 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's one. If Josh Briggs is that big, I think.
Okay.
Other than that, I can't think of nobody else.
I can't either for some reason. I can't think of
Yeah,
one.
it's not that many, not that active anymore. Like, even not in AEW even. Because we talked about this for a little bit. I don't think Tony Khan really knows how to book a big dude. Like, he's open to signing them, but he don't really know how to use them.
Because he has pockets beater, though.
Yeah.
Just 6'8", so yeah, that counts.
My goodness.
Oba 6'4", Dijak 6'7", Josh Briggs 6'8".
Do you think Cameron Cross gonna get released this weekend? Or you think it's a work, like a story?
I mean, anything can happen. I mean, they did sign who was it, CM Punk? And like after a day.
Huh?
So anything can be worked out. It just depends on who you're talking about.
I felt did y'all see Paul Heyman interview today?
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, I saw a tweet from it.
I felt like he wouldn't have said what he said about Karrion Kross if he was leaving. Because he gave him like high praises. He gave him like high praise. He was talking about how the crowd is behind him. And he compared it to Steve Austin, how the crowd got behind Steve Austin and it catapulted him.
I saw that quote.
I feel like he wouldn't have said that if they were going to let him go. But, I mean, I don't know. They said they ain't got a contract offer yet.
See, because that's where I'm a little bit confused, because I agree with you, because even if he was being released, they're still treating him well, in a sense. Because, like, he lost, but he wasn't buried.
Mm-hmm.
They're promoting his book. And then, like you said, like, with these quotes and interviews and whatnot, it could be a work just to, like, help build him up into his next storyline. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, because we ain't know Seth wasn't really non-injured.
Right.
So they were see, and like the Brock Lesnar thing too, like just a couple weeks ago, wasn't it a story like he's banned?
Yeah.
He'll never be back.
He'll never be back. Meltzer said that.
Yeah.
Fucking Dave Meltzer, man.
Boy, yeah, listen to him. Don't do it.
Yeah, man.
Don't do it.
Crazy.
Please don't do it.
So somebody's working the media, and I think this Karrion Kross thing might be part of that.
Yeah, because I feel like all of these people are probably Karrion Kross contract is up this weekend. Like everybody's reporting it. Like, why are y'all purposely reporting it? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yes, we'll see.
That's wild. So did Jeff message back? You say anything?
He said, if y'all at the end go ahead and close out, my Mac is having a meltdown.
Sucks. All right, anything else? Anybody got anything else to say before we leave then?
Not really, no. I don't even got no good advice this week, to be honest.
Yikes.
Don't listen to Dave
I haven't
Meltzer.
been thinking that hard.
It's all Dave Meltzer's fault.
Yeah. That's my advice. Don't be like Dave Meltzer. Don't get on the internet spreading lies and misinformation.
Man.
What about you, Rico?
If you, like us, consider yourself a fan of pro wrestling, please enjoy this form of entertainment for what it is. Stop complaining. Stop getting mad. Like me and Andrea talk. Stop fantasy booking what you think will happen. And then when it doesn't happen, you get upset. Just enjoy the entertainment for what it is. What did you call it, Andrea? The suspended, what is it?
Suspended disbelief.
Just enjoy the suspended disbelief, man. Enjoy the show. That's all I got to say. Enjoy the show, man.
What do I have to say? Let me talk to you people with kids for a minute.
Oh, that's me.
That's Rico. Now, if you have kids that are very much so kids that do kid stuff, understand you can't bring your kids out in some places and think they're going to act normal. So, in other words, I'm at the Indiana State Fair, everybody. Okay. There's food everywhere. It's dogs, pets, cows, lambs, tractors. It's a real live fair. This kid is having a whole tantrum. Over what you say? A popsicle. Ma'am, why is your kid here?
Why is he here?
Why is he here? Now you got to figure out how you going to calm down this kid who's kicking and screaming at the top of his lungs in front of all these people. Now you're embarrassed because your child acting crazy over a $3 popsicle. Honestly, $3 for a popsicle is insane in its own right, but a $3 popsicle. I don't know what she did with the child. I think she ran the child to the bathroom or something. But I'm just saying. Moral of the story, your kid's gonna kid. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got. But anywho, thank you for listening and thank you for watching on the tubes of you, like I always say. If you want to follow us, you can follow us on IG under the name of in Chair Shots, also on Facebook and on Twitter. We don't say X, the new slave name or whatever they call it. It is 808 Chair Shots. No and, because it's character limit. But thank you all for listening. Thank you, Rico and Andrea for gutting out this episode because we had a lot of time restraints and we apparently had somebody computer crash. And shout out to James. Hope you're enjoying your birthday. And like Jeff will always say, please stop throwing chairs. And then what I would say is throw hands instead. Peace.
Peace out.